Hello and welcome to another video. It is day 84 of 100 days of weighing in. Throughout my 100 days, I've had some really good days, but I've also had some really bad days, and I want to be able to talk about the bad days because I think that is a part of just being successful on my journey, is to talk about it and to be able to overcome the hard times. I was struggling with sleep and it pretty much just caught up with me. I had some other things that went on in the weekend that just sucked. They just sucked, and I'm just gonna say people really suck. So I got triggered and it caused me to kind of just spiral, and I got to this point where I just felt so upset, and I knew I needed to just cry and let it out. But I just felt so angry inside, just so angry and upset. And when I'm angry and upset, it's hard to cry because all I can focus on is the anger. And so it's hard to get myself to cry. And for a long time in my life, I just stopped crying, which didn't help me because crying really releases all those emotions and feeling and really helps me heal and be able to move on and process what I'm feeling. So I was kind of stuck and struggling. I finally hit the F it mindset, and all I could think about was eating food to cope with the feelings that I was feeling. I knew deep inside it wasn't going to make me feel better, but at that point I just did not care and kept telling myself, you do not want to binge. Don't binge, it's not gonna make you feel better. But I was scrolling through Grubhub, trying to find something to order, even though I knew it wasn't going to make me feel better. It was hard, and I have not hit that point throughout my journey so far of just scrolling online and trying to find something. So that was really difficult for me. Those feelings, it was very crappy, and it sucked to be in that place again, to feel all that, to go through all of that again, to have to get to that place. It was really hard. And while I was doing it, my wife was right next to me, and I told her, I want to binge. I'm going to binge. And she said, no, you're not. And I said, I'm literally looking at stuff right now. And she said, don't. But she was kind of doing her homework, so it was kind of just not really focused. And so I kept just scrolling and looking for stuff, and finally I hit a point where I was just like, okay, we need to talk about this, because if we don't actually fully talk about this, I will order stuff. And it doesn't matter if she tells me not to or this or that, because I am an adult and I will make the decision to get stuff. Like, no one really can stop you from ordering food, binging. Like, you have to make that decision yourself. And something that I have said on this journey is reaching out for help when you need it. And so that is the thing that I did. Was I knew I was really struggling and that I needed help. And so I said, you gotta stop your homework and we need to talk about this, because if we don't talk about it, I will binge. So I finally had that moment where I just cried a bunch, let all my feelings out. We talked about everything, and it really helped, and I did not binge. And I am really proud of myself. I'm still struggling, not on the binge aspect. Like, I made it through yesterday. Sunday was when I really struggled, and I got into like the that feeling of just like overwhelmingly wanting to binge, but like I made it through the day, because the thing about it is, if I binged today, and like the next probably 2 weeks would be terrible, and I would have been back into that cycle. So I am so happy. I'm like, I still feel emotionally drained right now, but the fact that I got through that, I am so proud of myself, because that so far has been the hardest thing I have been through on my journey. I'm going to do my best to not let the things from the weekend bring me down. If I need to feel my feelings still, I will feel my feelings, but I really still want to work on getting my steps in, drinking my water, and most importantly, just taking care of myself. It is now Monday the 13th, officially a month since my wife and I have been married. I wanted to do a little recap of the week. So day 77, I weighed in at 316.2, coming down to day 83, I weighed in at 313.3. So that is a 2.9 weight loss for the week. I am very happy with that. In total, I have lost 37 pounds. January 13th, 2023, I weighed in at 313.6. If you haven't already, this is your reminder to get your exercise in. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. Remember to stay safe, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!